What's up, guys? So here we go. We have a battle today between Kit or Keitt, the original, one of the originals, and Honeykiss, which is actually a seedling of Keitt, developed by Gary Zill. So um, let's see what these mangoes taste like. First of all, the Keitt is obviously much larger than the Honeykiss. Very mild aroma on both, just classically mango scented. You guys a cross section of what these look like. So Keitt, Honeykiss. Big difference in the aroma. Keitt just has a little tiny bit of like a fresh mango, kind of green mango scent to it, and Honeykiss has much more of like a sweet mango lassi type smell. Very similar looking mangoes other than the size. The flesh cuts really similarly, has very similar texture. I'm gonna start with a Keitt because I suspect it's gonna be the less sweet of the two. Decent sweetness, good tang to it. Very classic mango flavor, similar flavor to some of the red mangoes you might purchase at a big box store. That flavor profile. This one being homegrown, it's obviously much sweeter than those. It's enjoyable. I'm not the biggest fan of that profile. It almost has like a green, like a greenness to it that I don't like that particular classic mango profile. It's not bad. I wouldn't pick it. Honeykiss. Much sweeter. Well, not much sweeter. I would say decently sweeter. Maybe like 20% sweeter. It's got much more depth of flavor. Let me try the other side too, just because it was so small. The flavor is much richer. It's deeper. It's got more complexity. It doesn't have that greenness that I get from the Keitt mango. Both are very good mangoes. The Honeykiss is definitely better. As far as like classically flavored mangoes go, I would say Keitt is probably like at the beginning of what like good mangoes are to me. That's where they start, is Keitt. I put that at the bottom of the barrel of good mangoes when they're homegrown. It's not a bad mango, but it's definitely at the bottom of the barrel. And the Honeykiss is like 70% of the way up to like really good. classically flavored mangoes. And the classically flavored mango genre is rather large. Like you have the Keitts, the Kents, the Tommy Atkins, the Haydens that have a very distinct classically flavored profile. Then you have like the Honeykiss and the cotton candies that have a slightly different profile yet again. And then you have the mangoes like Edward, Edgar, Fruit Punch, and all those guys that are, in many people's opinion, classically flavored, but then they also have a little bit of resin or just a hint of some sort of spice going on. So in my opinion, like when you're really getting down to the minutia, they can be different profiles, but I think for the majority of people, they'll all fall into the same category. I want to do a quick Brix on them. This is totally unscientific, obviously, but it'll give me a good guideline, if you will, or decent comparison. That's actually really high for this kit. 21.6. So Brix with mangoes, because they vary so much in acidity and complexity, can be really confusing. Like you have some mangoes that are much less or are much lower on the Brix score, but they taste really sweet, and vice versa. It's not a direct correlation to taste to the taste of sweetness, in my opinion, anyways. So the kit hit a 21.6. To me, I said that the Honeykiss was about 20% sweeter to my taste buds. So let's see what the Brix actually says. That's 20.6. So go figure. Let's do one more test here. I'm trying to clean this out as best as possible. Obviously, I'm not by a sink, so. $23.4 on the kit. $21.5 on the Honeykiss. So consistently, the kit is scoring a couple points higher, even though to me the Honeykiss tastes sweeter. Yeah. To me, the Honeykiss tastes much more condensed. The kit has more of a juicy, watery type flavor. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely sweet, but I think what could be going on is that the kit also has much more of an acid component than the Honeykiss, and I think the acid component can kind of trick you a little bit into thinking it's more or less sweet. So there you have it. Even though the Keitt to me doesn't hold up as far as taste goes, I'm just not a big fan of that profile. Clearly it holds up on a sweetness level. It's got acidity. It's got decent texture. It's not my favorite texture. It's got fibers, but they break up. Kind of like pineapple-y, if you will. That's the closest comparison I can get. I definitely prefer the flavor profile on the Honeykiss. But even then, the Honeykiss still falls short as far as like classically flavored mangoes. I like other, like, you know, Edgar types more, or Edward types more. I like that profile a little bit more. But if I had to score them, I would give this particular Keitt a 7.2, and I would give that Honeykiss a 7.6. So there you have it. That's my battle / comparison of two classically flavored mangoes. One more so a old school type and one of the new school types. So mango season is wrapping up. This might be my last review. Very sad, starting to get depressed, but the countdown for next year starts once again. I still have 3 mahas off of my tree that are ripening up, but as far as like mangoes that I'm buying, I think this is probably the last batch. But you never know, maybe something sneaks in a little bit later in the season. We'll see. All right guys, take it easy. Bye.